Hey guys, episode 7 of the Irish Hulk's take on the professional wrestling world. I am your host, the one, the only Irish Hulk. Today we will be discussing pay-per-views and how they've gone downhill since the pre-Attitude Era. I remember when people were struggling to get cash together just to watch a Tuesday night main event on pay-per-view or the WWF in your houses. Now it's gotten to a point that SummerSlam, one of the 4 major pay-per-views for WWE, just 4 to 5 days away before the actual pay-per-view takes place. There's only 4 fucking matches. 4 matches. I mean, people have their arguments with different companies and promotions and promoters and this, that, and the other thing. That's just fucking wrong. And especially when you're charging $40 to $50 a pay-per-view now as it is, nobody's going to pay for 4 matches. And if you decide to pull any other matches out of your ass, there's no hype built up for them. So there's no point in anybody having any interest to physically watch them. So I understand that CM Punk versus John Cena, title versus title to make a brand new undisputed WWE title, is an extreme major storyline that's going on right now, that has a lot more interest than anything that's gone on in the past couple of years in WWE, but you can't revolve an entire pay-per-view around one single match. And if you're just going to play back flashbacks and things that have happened over the past couple of weeks, that's pointless and that's ripping people off. I think WWE definitely dropped the ball with this one, especially having an amazing pay-per-view in Money in the Bank last month, which I've seen off of tons of different previews I'm actually looking at right now. It's one of the highest rated and highest watched pay-per-views in the past 5 to 7 years, and that's saying a lot, especially for a pay-per-view that's based off of a gimmick. So I'm really hoping that they start turning things around. I've been a wrestling fan ever since I was 5 years old, in a playpen, watching Hogan slam Andre in the middle of the ring, and it's just all gone downhill. I understand the past 10 years, major contributors to the business have either retired or have gotten injured or have passed away, but that's really no excuse. That's why you have to build up your younger talent. If you don't do that, this is never going to be fixed. The other thing I would like to go over really quick is I saw Aaron Riff's state of ODQ.com address, and I feel now that this whole thing is a huge storyline. Only because why would you make everything so public if it was such an issue? And point number 2 that proves this theory is, even though everybody supposedly hates each other, and they no longer wish to work with each other, they're all still friends on Facebook. If you go on to all of their Facebook pages, Noah Donish, Jeff Meacham, Aaron Rift, and Mike Nagel, they're all still friends of each other. So I feel this is a major kayfabe-esque storyline that's going on. It's some real bullshit that's going on because you're ruining a fantastic website that gives us up-to-date news, reviews, and performance. I'm actually disgusted with all of them, and I really wish they would pull their heads out of their asses and get back on the ball, especially with the state of how professional wrestling has been in the past couple of weeks. We need people on the ball. The only thing that's been saving them right now, surprisingly, is Aaron Rift, because he's the one who came out with the up-to-date news about TNA Hardcore Justice 2011. Actually, a good couple of hours after the pay-per-view happened, which is surprisingly quicker than normal. And he also brought up the recent releases from WWE as far as Harry Smith, Chris Masters, Vladimir Kozlov, and several others. So I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks this whole spiel gets squashed. These guys decide that news and reporting and journalism is more important than performing stupid storylines. Guys, please pull your heads out of your asses. Let's get this shit done. Until next time, I'm your host, the Irish Hulk. Have a good day.